Morning, even afternoon. We got a bagger for y'all today, baby. Got another video from Jev, as always. His YouTube's in the description. Be sure to check Jev out. He's a legend. Jev, in my opinion, is the camo guy, camo god, maybe, of Call of Duty. And this is him unlocking Nebula. That is the final mastery camo for zombies. On top of showing what it looks like, he actually shows how he does it, and it's a great video to watch. I hope y'all do enjoy this, man. If you do, hit the like, hit the sub. Most importantly, be sure to tell somebody love. I'll catch you in the next one.
All right, what's going on?
This dude is the camo goat,
back here over
bro.
on some more Black Ops 6.
I didn't think this game's been out for a month.
There it is, in all of its beautiful, colorful glory. I finally unlocked Nebula camo, probably the consensus best mastery camo in the game. It was
I was about to say hot take. It might not be a hot take if Jev's agreeing with me here, but I think that's better than dark matter.
By far the most tedious one to unlock, that's for sure. But I finally now have unlocked the Nebula camo after unlocking all of the golds for 33 weapons, all of the opals for 33 weapons, all of the afterlife for 33 weapons. Now I need to do all of the nebulas for 33 weapons. At the moment, I think I have like 11 or so of them done. So we're gonna be going with one that we don't have yet. Oh no, I already have the AK as well.
Dude, that looks so sick.
10? Please tell me that's the 10th one. Oh, it's gotta be. I'm leveling up. Please give it to me. Wait a minute. Bunch of unlocks. VMP. Nebula. There it is. Nebula camo. AS Val might be fun. Let's do the AS Val. Why not? So my class is reset here. As you can see in the top right, I prestiged again. I currently have my double XP going as well. Which, by the way, Treyarch ended up coming out and apologizing for the overall changes.
This was so stupid.
Basically, at one point, they were giving everybody all of their XP tokens on the update day, and then they took them away from everybody. That was a terrible idea, and people were not happy with that. So they held them accountable and told them to allow us to use them. Now, what's interesting is they didn't necessarily just leave them in the zombies or multiplayer mode. You can still only activate them in Warzone, but they told everybody that's how you do it now. But then they said that they were working on a way to integrate those XP tokens into multiplayer and zombies instead of needing to go into Warzone to activate it. I know I'm not a game developer or anything, but it seems kind of odd. They said it was like stability related, why they can't do it. But the thing is, like, when the update came out, you guys did do it, right? I mean, so yeah, they made a mistake. I figured it was in, you know, typical Activision fashion where, you know, they would end up telling us to go fuck ourselves, but we're actually good. We, the community won on that one. So the Nebula challenge for all of the weapons in the game. This grind is a little bit different because in previous grinds, you would end up doing the challenges, and then once you got all of the challenges, you would just unlock the mastery camo across the board for all of the weapons.
So it's individual.
But this one is different. You have to still do the challenge for the final mastery camo for all of the weapons individually. Before it would unlock it across the board. So the objective now is to get 10 elite kills. And the way to get the elite kills, again, you go back into this little, you know, training wheel mode, the guided mode. You get up to a certain point in the Easter egg where you end up summoning these elites. And when you summon the elites and you kill them, it counts towards your progress. The place I usually do it is right over here. I'll show you guys soon once I get over there, but I have to go through the steps here. I go all the way up to the maximum cap on here, which is round 15. You guys get the gist of it. The UFC event, honestly, was very good. I didn't think overall that the card was like super stacked, like overall. For
John Jones is a monster, bro.
All very entertaining, generally. Maybe one or two, you know, not so amazing fights, but it was an exciting fight. Multiple finishes, submissions, knockouts, wars, comebacks, upsets. Pretty sure all of my picks were correct, although I'm pretty positive that all the people I picked to win were all the favorites anyway. Charles Oliveira dominated Michael Chandler. Round 5 was really entertaining.
The end when Chandler was standing up and just like doing the backslam was backslam, I don't even know what to call it, just like flipping Oliveira.
But I did not expect Charles Oliveira to dominate him that badly in the grappling. I thought if Chandler was gonna win anywhere, it was going to be the grappling and being super wrestling heavy and holding him down, a lot like Arman Sarukian did. Arman was able to take down Charles and control him throughout their fight.
Charles did that with
I thought that Chandler would be able to, you know, shoot takedowns. He was straight up getting out grappled. Even if he did try to do a takedown, it's just the scramble just never worked out for him. Charles dominated. Charles was the one getting the takedowns. Charles was the one landing on the feet. Charles was the one hurting him. Charles did get hurt in the 5th round, and it made it pretty exciting. But again, Chandler ended up losing some scrambles, losing the position battle. Bo Nickel won. John Jones won. He beat the shit out of Stipe, man. Again, I mean, he's 42 years old. I see some people talking about, well, John's 37. If you watch the sport regularly, like, I swear, I promise you,
I'm pretty sure
see the difference.
Whips, didn't that spinning kick, I saw some update, it like fractured a rib, like ruptured something, like that kick that John Jones landed. Oh, that was a fake update? Okay, dude, I was like, oh my gosh,
and, like,
can you imagine?
Overall quality, you know, between fights, whether that's due to age, injury, all sorts of stuff. Stipe did not look nearly as fast as he usually is. His gas tank was
he didn't break anything
worse.
on that?
That said,
That's
John Jones looked really, really good. I did question his striking overall before this because he didn't really get to see a ton of it in the Cyril Gahn fight, but Again, it was very classic vintage John Jones. Picked Stipe apart on the feet at distance. Every single time that Stipe tried to come in, he used his freakishly long arms and fingers and put his hands in their face and fingers like, you know, near the eyes. I don't think he eye poked him, but he absolutely, you know, that's what he does. He extends his hand out there to create a distance between you because John Jones historically has the longest reach in the UFC, and he has for over like 15 years. I think there's like maybe one or two heavyweights that have like the same, or maybe like half an inch larger. This guy has insanely long arms, 84.5 inches. Going here, and now we need additional parts. So now we need to collect all the parts. At some point I need to get a mangler, go to the grounds. We'll just do it in the order that they want us to. Sometimes I swear, I was waiting for this guy for like 3 rounds before. Good card overall though. Dude, I tuned into some streams that are doing the Abyss grind over on Warzone. This shit is, it seems miserable. Man, these guys that like sit there and play for days upon days upon days, 24+ hour long sessions, and then like a 6-hour break, and then they're back on for another 24. It's insane. And these guys aren't even completely done with all the golds. It's nuts. The issues with the tracking and the overall challenges themselves, it's just, it really is a lot. Abyss is easily going to be the most difficult one. This should pop out. Boom. Got that. Cool. Now you need to get a mangler cannon. Is there...
So just so I'm clear, Whips, Jev, this thing is showing him how to do the Easter egg? Because this was like, isn't he doing the Easter egg right now? Because this is what, oh, it's a new mode? I didn't know that.
Or I could also get 2,500 salvage and just do it that way, and just inject myself and blow it open myself. There's a few ways you can do it. You can kill the mangler and then the cannon drops, or you can stand right in front of the store when he shoots it, and hopefully it'll blow it open. Okay, next time this guy shoots, I'm gonna stand in front of the door. Shoot it. There we go. Thank you very much. Go in here. We gotta go through these piles. Sometimes they have what we need. Other times, oh, there we go. Got what we need. Don't have to worry about it. Sometimes you open the pile and the spider pops out. I should probably buy a 3-plate. Hey, I did say though, the way that they'll get me to play Warzone is with some kind of progression system, because otherwise I really have no reason to play it other than like trying to get some sort of like funny moments, content kind of shit, the spectating series, all that stuff. People seem to be having fun with it, but the audio and other things like that, it seems like very typical complaints are arising again. I haven't paid attention to Warzone in a long time, but again, people are still talking about audio, and this is all the setup that you need. You just follow everything that they tell you to do, nothing different, nothing crazy, and then we build the LTG right here. And now it says retrieve the canister from the church. You don't even need to do that. Just come over here, you place the LTG device, some zombies spawn, you kill them, you clear it out, and then at the end of this, an elite will spawn. And then after that first initial wave right here, you can just keep reactivating this over and over and over again, and it'll keep respawning elites. Now, I have seen, I don't know how other people are getting it, but it's supposed to be spawning an abomination or a mangler. But the entire time that I've done this so far, I'm like 11 weapons into Nebula, not a single elite mangler has spawned out of this. There are elite manglers with like a special name and red armor, and I haven't seen them. There's a mangler over here, but that's not the same one. Oh shit, wait! One spawn! Okay, I'm probably gonna have to farm a little bit on the other roof, because usually I'm strong enough to just be melting these guys. But again, like I was saying, this guy counts as an elite. Even though he's a mangler and it's usually just a special, that guy counts as an elite. That's 1. I only need to do that 9 more times. Usually, I end that fight with the elite, whichever thing spawned, within a few seconds. I have to actually get good at Warzone if I want to get that camo. Or just play Plunder? Very, very long, while very, very inefficient. I'm seeing people use different strategies.
Can't you just do it in Plunder, Whips? You can, right? I mean, if I was Jev and I was going for the camo grind like that.
Other people just going straight out solo. Other people doing Plunder. I guess I'm going to have to see for myself which one is fastest. Thing about Plunder is like, usually you would think that the players are worse there, but if the known strategy to camo grind in Warzone is to play Plunder.
Imagine that. Everyone, you know, we always used to make fun of Plunder, and now everyone's grinding Plunder trying to get the camos.
Won't be as casual anymore. Just like the face-off playlist versus Nuketown playlist, they all get crazy sweaty because everyone thinks that that is the best way to make progress. It still is, but it's, you know, very sweaty. But if it's really, really sweaty, but if it's becoming inefficient because of how sweaty it is, maybe just playing BR regularly straight out, solos or quads, might be better. I'll have to feel it out. Shit, who knows? Maybe we'll use all of them. Test them all out. I'm just happy there's shit to do. I also want to play the campaign on Veteran. I don't know if I'll make it a whole series in the classic sense of like kind of like semi-unedited, super long videos on like each individual mission or something like that. I think it'll be more of like a compilation and like some like funny moments videos playing Veteran. It'll probably be a rage video, to be fair. Probably more than one. I haven't beaten a COD campaign on Veteran in a very long time.
This campaign was, I did not play it on Veteran, but it was a great campaign. Incredible. Like, just incredible storytelling. I love loved it. I'm gonna pause here and say, if you have not played the campaign yet, I would recommend it.
I had a series on, I think it was Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 had the realism mode. It was above veteran. I made a video or two on that shit, and that was ridiculous. And looking at playthroughs across YouTube, it looks like people are able to beat the game within like 6-ish hours or so. I'll be able to do this whole Nebula thing in, you know, the next day, and then it'll be on the Warzone. Oh boy. I'm pretty intimidated, not gonna lie. And then we can reactivate this. It clears all the zombies out, a bunch of zombies respawn, and then the elite pops out instantly. All right, it's a Mangler again.
That's so funny. He said he hadn't seen one.
And he's dead. Doesn't matter if you capture his essence in there, just, you know, don't move the LTG. And every single time that it comes up off of cooldown, which is at the end of every single time you clear all the zombies out, it'll let you just click it again. It says on cooldown, but it's not gonna stop until all of the zombies are dead. I've tried waiting for it just to see how long it would take, and it never popped for me, so. All right, so all the zombies are dead. Now we just sit here and wait. Eventually this little light will change color or go away or some shit. There it is, boom. And then we can reactivate it again. Again, another Mangler spawns.
So he's got 3 this round already.
I just need to do this 7 more times, 7 waves. Hold that guy again. I'm actually so intrigued as to why it's all Manglers now.
I'm really curious too. So he's not finishing the rounds, I'm noticing. So he's killing the zombies that spawn around that thing.
Do I just get lucky and like depending on like the save or whatever, it's a Mangler or Abomination? Because I'm telling you right now, it was all Abominations before. The Abomination, as you know, is much more annoying to kill. I was killing them, obviously. I already made progress on all my weapons. I didn't feel any type of way about it, but the Mangler is definitely easier. Another one dead.
So, yeah, I don't understand why
that's like 7 or 8
round's not going. It must just be like a little event.
It's like 9 or 10. Wait, I'm leveling up. That might be it. That might be number 10. Yep, there it is. Nebula camo. It is that simple. And now that that one's done, I can just clear all these out except one. Refer over to this little checklist I got. The zombies grind, it's so chill. It's just long as fuck. Okay, so now we got the GPR. I don't think that I've done the GPR yet, so. Wait, I'm getting like crazy deja vu right now. And I feel like right now when I'm saying I got crazy deja vu, it was when I was running up the street right there with that entire view. I spoke about having deja vu before. Okay, maybe I should get off. Boom, we'll pop that. Pop it again. Don't need to go any further than PAP 2, at least at the moment, since I don't have like an insane amount of money. Now we have another weapon set up to go and grind and do the exact same thing. So I clear this round and a new round will start. But I'm gonna save and quit right here because I gotta edit this video now.
Wow. The way that it's like the way he did that is so methodical at the end. That was actually incredible to watch. I have to say, I do think Nebula is the best mastery camo that we have, personally. #Timon. #Timon.